Yo, what is good, my anime fave? What is good? You know your boy already finished that Jow Jow. That Jow Jow! Sorry. We have confirmation for you and that a part 3 is going to be coming, seeing how I just ran through the gauntlet of all the episodes. I said, "Screw it, man. Let me just get this done for the people. I'm for the people." um, this whole act was very slow, and I guess it's because why am I not attacking? Did he take my attack away? Bruh, I actually can't attack him. Um, but with that being said, there's things that have been curious to me when it comes down to how easily stuff was kind of being manipulated, like for some of the characters, and of course, not all of them were fully, uh, you know, good playouts, but him absolutely like wearing the skin of the, or like having an illusion that looks so realistic to being weathercaster or forecaster, kind of it didn't make much sense to me, right? I think that's one of the things that really hit home in the sense of just like, okay, they're kind of just doing stuff at this point. No, my teammate. And I understood where, like the illusion came from. He used the mist of the fog to kind of move and do what he did. That being said, though, it's only uh, shown that he can, do so much. He can't even take much punishment that we see when in a fight with someone like her. She completely could have kept devastating him if it wasn't for certain situations that played out in his favor. Um, which, to be fair, I think they did pretty well on trying to push the notion more or less forward that Dio is the true, like, real thing that they're trying to gain out of this whole entire show, right? Like, without Dio in this show, uh, Mr. Father here would be relatively a lamer character in general. So it's funny to me that a person who is, just as much in the show now as the main protagonist, aka they took away my fighting ability. Gotcha. Wow, that's pretty smart. Um, with that, I can only see so many different outcomes for the show when you have not only Jolene trying to pull off like the ultimate jailbreak right now against, uh, towards the end of the episode where she actually gets what she wants, but to see the way that it's played out was a good slowing of the pace for the show to kind of allow for a third part, right? It was so interesting the threes that I felt like she actually couldn't get out of it at one point. I was like, nah, bro, this is GG's in the chat. Just like us getting beat up by one guy because he keeps canceling our ability to be able to fight. Um, so that being said, it's pretty obvious that if they wanted to, uh, they can stretch this out for as long as they did because of how thorough they did of a job with the final escaping of the threes and really the big battle royale with the one cop who can summon meteors and pretty much was getting powered up by a different stand that was capable of just tapping into people's, oh, this punk. Uh, it would tap into your mind by making you have really powerful thoughts of fighting, just being violent. So you match that up. I just got the trophy called Fight Club. That's so awesome. That's literally what it was when it was like episode 2, I believe, or episode 1, is what that fool says. Welcome to Fight Club. Let's get it. So you see where the inspiration of the father is to her throughout this whole entire thing. Him like getting scratched and having the word her name like come out of nowhere, that was the weirdest thing in my opinion. Like I get that they're trying to be, like, oh wow, a touching father-daughter moment because they're attached by blood. Bet. But for it to like ride out on his skin and then end up on her skin, it was just weird, bro. Um, Granted, it is cool that they are pushing more of their relationship and possible connection of just like how powerful our girl is actually going to become. That's pretty cool, but as of right now, the person who she has to go against is in control of a baby that can not only shrink people down that was getting close to it, but it is also just practically a part of what Dio has been scheming up this whole time. And if we know anything about Dio, is you probably have a really bad chance, a really bad chance of stopping him. As of now, though, it feels like there could be a possibility of him being stopped from being resurrected. But with this guy pretty much touching anything and having the other power that the baby showed before, it was when it was just a bone with a kind of like a will of its own, the will of Dio, I should say, I guess. You could easily tell that it was creating monstrosities out of people, and these monstrosities then were used against our main character, and it's being used as the final touches of how Dio is going to be supposedly resurrected through this dude right here. So honestly, I am curious to see what people are going to be saying about this. Are they going to be mad that there is now a part three coming of this? Did anyone expect it to end? Because I definitely thought we were getting there with even this dude's identity being revealed and stuff, but it wasn't. And ultimately, we are getting a part three to not only see what type of power our main girl might just get after all of this craziness she's gone through, but can she actually be considered one of the stronger Jotaros at the end of the day when this part is said and done? Because there's a lot of strong ones, and we don't know where the Diamond Unbreakable guy is, we don't know where Geo is, and we don't know where the father has been since Diamond's Unbreakable and since, other ones. So, or Golden Wind, there you go. But thank you so much for watching. I apologize if this is long-winded. It is 12 episodes. I just wanted to touch upon some of the hype stuff, and I recommend checking it out. But if you have patience, you might as well just wait for the announcement of part 3 to get closer for you to check it out and just have a crap ton to watch, because as of now, I'm just left on the cliffhanger of this dude right here about to be the ultimately disgusting person that Dio needs him to be. And that's about all I know as of right now, so we'll have to see where that goes. I hope you all have a good one, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Oh, I messed it up, bro. Peace.